welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome. Look, we're doing a repeat, y'all. It's not completely dark outside, but we're gonna have a little bit of a low light video because it's later in the evening. It is April 23rd. Yes, April 23rd. Look at me, I don't even know what day it is. It's April 23rd, so I'm well on schedule. It is time to unbox this beauty. When you guys are seeing this, it will be the 25th, so I hope that it is just as exciting as I feel it is. This is the product sheet that you will see when you go into your Patreon. I'm actually very curious to see how this is gonna go as far as the new month. I still have a lot to learn about Patreon, but I am really excited. You guys will be getting your new box, and this is what it's gonna look like. We are gonna be here for a hot minute. I've got some really strong coffee here that I will have to drink because, yeah, it was a long night. So let's go ahead and hop right into it because we're gonna be here. Like, we're gonna go through all this stuff. So like I said, it's your product sheet. I did put some instructions because with the last month, I did have, I think, 4 people who thought that this was just a picture and they were unsure how to get to the actual product. So this time I did put that you want to make sure your app, whatever app you're using, is in reading mode, and you're going to click the top box. So let's go ahead and click it, and it's going to take you to the product files for the subscription box. So there are a lot of product files for this month, but we're gonna start out with the sticker book. So let's go out and let's go back and let's go to stickers, and we will start out with the actual sticker book. And hold on, let me make sure that this one's synced because I did change some things a few moments ago, and I just want to make sure it is up to date and everything is everything. It looks like it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, this is the sticker book for the month of May. Like I said, bear with me, y'all. It's been a long few days. So for this month, we are going really bold with the colors. Last month was very calm, very muted colors, almost like the colors had an over scheme of like a gray or something. It's very 90s. But this one is bright. I wanted to go in for this month because in the States it is Mother's Day. So I wanted it to feel bright and loving, and so this pattern just screamed that for me. You're gonna click on the flower and it's gonna open up your sticker book. I do have navigation here to let you know how to click around your book, as well as just information on, you'll be getting this on the 25th if you've paid, of each month, so that you can access your stuff. You've got the hex codes down here, and then of course the font link for this kit is down here at the bottom. It is a duo font, so this will be a one purchase situation. Instead of purchasing 2 different fonts, it will be one because it is a duo font, which means it comes with 2 fonts that are supposed to work together, and they really do. We're going to click on the top one here, and we're going to go ahead and start with the mini month calendars. I wanted to try something different for the mini months this month. I did do our traditional square because it's convenient and it fits on most spreads, but I also wanted to do a wall calendar, one closed and one open, and I just love how they came out. Super pretty, super bright, very realistic. Got the spirals at the top, and then you have the same calendar here, but it is opened and it has the patterns, and it's just bold and just gorgeous. I love it. And then you have your months and your days of the week in the duo font for this month's kit, and I love it. The colors, the font, everything is bold and beautiful and just fabulous. The date dots are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. They are like these watercolor like flowers here with the numbers on top in white, and then for the other one you're getting a like fanned out like abstract pattern with some brown numbers on the top, which is really pretty. And then I gave some transparent squares over here for blocking on days where you just don't have anything going on. or whatever the case may be. And you know it's always high quality, 4" by 4", so you can make it nice and big if you want to. And then you have the hex codes without the hex code number, just the dots in case you like to use them for decor. I know my ladies like to, I know I like to, and they're really convenient to use for if you are tracking, because you just have these perfect little dots already set for you to use. So that's always nice. Now the next 2 pages are more script icon combos, which I personally am really excited to use because, as we all know, Samsung Notes does not allow you to bring in fonts. And so I thought that these would be just so peachy for scheduling, for your calendar views, for your weekly views, just whatever, day in, nighttime, sunny day, hydrate, laundry, family outing, bedtime, dog duties, nail day. Like, you have a little bit of everything here, which I love. And the other page is just the continuation of that. I even snuck in I snuck in a Planning a Godly Life video catch-up, organized Dropbox or your files or whatever you're using. I mean, you have it all here, so you can do it. Sale starts, sale ends, in case I run a sale and you want to know when you might be purchasing. You got cleaning days, workout, like you have a lot of different options, and I love how these came out because they're colorful and they're not your basic icons. Like I told you guys, if I give you icons, I want them to be fun. I don't want them to be basic, basically. So the next page is your more realistic stickers, which they are so gorgeous. I am so in love with these cute coffee cups. The straw is there, it is transparent. It's very visible when you put it on a layer. If not, it's just very realistic. It sits where you would kind of see it, but not really see it. And I personally don't mind that, but if you do, just sit it on top of a pattern. You have the little water driplets here for the sweat on the cups. Oh my gosh, I love these cups. They are just so stinking cute, and I'm gonna show you how I use them. I did some example spreads just to show you how you can go about using some of the things in this kit, in case you're curious as to how you can use them. These are cute little bags that you can use for labels, decor, a verse for the day, a word of the month. Like, they are just so stinking cute. Or these would be great reminder labels if you need to grab something from the store, just if it's 1 item or 2 items and you're like, crap, I need to go to the store. You can grab this little grocery bag. Because it's so bright and colorful, it's going to grab your eye and you'll see, oh yeah, I need to grab eggs or I need to grab milk. Like, it's just super playful, but it's also very useful in some ways. And then these cute little letter boards, which I thought were so nice. It says pray, faith, and he loves you. Of course, I had to include the subscription boxes down here so that you can mark when your subscription box is due, or if you have birthdays coming up, then you can use these to mark that as well on your calendar. The prints on these are just so pretty and just so bright and girly, and I love it. So the next page is more of a decorative piece. You do have some photos in here which are so cute and bright and just makes you feel happy. The yellow in here is so pleasing to the eye, especially in person, because it's not that stark like neon yellow. It's like that soft toned acceptable yellow. And it's just so pretty. It just makes you smile. There are some Happy Mother's Day images in here. I know I have some ladies overseas, but in the States, Mother's Day is in May. But look, you can celebrate twice with me. We're just gonna do Mother's Day again if you've already celebrated. So you just have it again. And then these gorgeous clusters. These are very reminiscent of my Bible study, Bible journaling stickers that were really popular in my shop. I think I have 2 different versions. These were pretty much inspired by that style of sticker where it's very layered, it's very bold, it stands out, it's a beautiful touch or end piece, corner piece, whatever you want. They are so pretty and really nice to just quickly pop on a spread, especially if you're not really into decorating or you're not sure how to arrange stickers. Sometimes having like this arrangement done for you is nice. And then you have these washi tapes. They are realistic, so I've given 2 different sets, more straight line and some crinkled, just in case you like that on the corner of a picture. Now we're moving into more of our functional stickers. So we have some papers here that are just so cute. It has the holes like you've put it in a binder, so you can use these to do to-do lists or just like a prayer or whatever you want to put on your spread. If you're into bullet journaling, these would be very cute as standalone pieces to decorate and draw on. And then we have some color key stickers here that you can use to label off your week. If you do the time blocking view, that master view that I have inside of the planner files, then this would be great because you could color code your week. So you could do like green for work and pink for home, and so you could color code your week and know, okay, this category of what I'm doing is for this, or this category of what I'm doing is for that. So you have some color keys here, and then you have some traditional flags. They are slightly bubbled. I love these stickers because they have a little bit of a lift, a 3D lift, which was so much fun to make in that new program that I'm using. And then we have some task stickers. These are widgets. So you would put your top 3 tasks here, your personal tasks, your work tasks, and then the if I get to it tasks, which I love. So you have those in some different variations of color. And then you have these little scalloped flower like circular things you can use to make your own date dots. You can use them for reminders. You can use them to sit an icon on top of. Like, they're very flexible. You can do what you want with them. You can also make emojis out of this if you wanted to draw faces on them to like do your face for the day or whatever. You have some really cute washi label stickers, which are very pretty, very colorful, very bright, great quality, slight 3D lift on these as well. All of the widgets have a slight 3D lift, which I love because they just feel like fun bubble stickers, like the kind that you get from the store, which just, I missed the progress bars from my previous planners. And so I wanted to make some for this month because they're nice to see when you're doing a task that takes a while to finish. You know, when you do a to-do list and you feel like you're not checking things off because you're still working on tasks that take more than just a one and done kind of thing. That's where a progress bar for me, I feel like, comes in handy because I can see how far along I am in completing that task. Like, for example, on my to-do lists these past few weeks, it's been May's box, and I haven't been able to check it off because I haven't been finished with it up until now. So it would have been nice to have a progress bar for how far along I am on that box, or even if it's like cleaning, the spring cleaning, it would be nice to have like a progress bar to show, okay, I've done 1/3 of my spring cleaning, or whatever the case may be. So I missed having these, and so I wanted to include a set inside of this month's box. And then we have these cute little to-do lists. Once again, you're getting that 3D lift, which is so nice, with a little icon of the clock. It's like it's to do. This is like immediate, expedient things that I need to do. That's probably not a word. We're gonna ignore that. But we just love those. And then we have some weather widgets over here. You can put the actual temperature in the middle, and then you can just kind of cross off in white the type. So this is my thing. So with these, because I personally kind of get tired of coloring in my emotion or the weather widget because it kind of looks sloppy. With these, I would recommend just taking the white pencil. Let's just, not this, no. It's not what we're trying to do here. Let's grab a white. But yes, if you just take the white, I didn't hit done, did I? And then you like cross it out. Of course, make it thicker than this, but yeah, just like cross it out or whatever. You can even do like a more straight line. That way you know, like, okay, that day it was that particular weather without that like weird glob on top. So that's why I did them in color instead of doing like a white background for you to color in, because yeah, it's just kind of like especially if you're quickly planning and you just want to go, you know, like, okay, that day I was feeling that emotion, or you can do a straight line. Like, it's just easier and faster in my opinion, and it's a little bit more streamlined. So I wanted to create that. Just like with the emotion stickers over here, you could just cross out whichever emotion you're feeling and just keep it pressing, you know, like it's cute, it's fun, but we want something that's quick. And then let's get out of editing mode really quick. See, I've just colored on that sticker. Okay, then we have a brain dump sticker, which is perfect to like kind of toss at the end of your week or whatever you want. And I did make some example weekly views so you guys can see what I mean. But you can have your little brain dump sticker for the full week. So if there's anything that you've thought about or things that you need to do or ideas, you can quickly just jot it down in there and keep it moving and not have to think about it, which I love. And then the last page of the sticker book are these adorable stamp stickers. They are perfect for just that added touch to a spread. They don't require a lot of work, and because they're monochrome, like as far as the color, you could do all yellow, you could do all pink, you can do all of the turquoisey like kind of green color here, or you can mix and match, but they're all spring themed and super bright and fun. You have these cute little dresses and hats and these adorable flip-flops and whatnot to work with, and just pop them on a spread. I'll show you guys how I use them. These cute little women down here, they're the perfect touch to a minimalist spread because they don't require a lot of thought, because they're perfectly cute on their own, but you can also build them up. Like if you wanted to put her behind one of these parasols or something, then that would be cute. But the last button here will take you back to your information page, and the dot at the top will close the sticker book. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to go back into the Dropbox so I can see what's next. So we've done the sticker book. Now we're going to go ahead and export our pocket planner. I'm going to check mark it and hit the top 3 dots and hit export, and I'm going to hit add to new note, and it is going to bring it in for me in its own note. And here we are at our pocket daily, but let's make sure we're not in editing mode. And boom. So pocket dailies are new in the shop. We just really started using these. They're perfect for your phone. I have a YouTube short on here if you want to see these kinds of planners in action. They're really cute for widgets on your screen if you use Samsung Notes, because Samsung Notes lets you have widgets. They're super cute for a lot of different things. Let me make sure the scroll is on the right thing here. Okay, cool. But yeah, they're perfect for just quick daily planning because it's already decorated. So you'll hit the center button and it'll take you to your main setup for the week. So you have your priorities, your goals, your grocery list, and then these 2 blank blocks here where you can kind of put whatever you want there. And then you kind of just go throughout the week and you can fill these in, and using them on the phone is just so convenient because it's already decorated. We won't go through all of the designs and stuff, but you get my gist here. Like, it's already decorated, you just go in and mark it up, get it going, and it's just a convenient product. And so I wanted to include this limited edition color scheme that matches with May's box, because this particular pocket daily will not go in the Etsy shop. Anything that has the actual patterns and color variations and all of that from the actual subscription boxes will never go in Etsy, because I want you all to have it exclusively. So this is an exclusive pocket daily that will not hit the Etsy shop, but it is just so pretty. I love how the colors look. I love the font. It's super big, which is perfect for the phone, especially if you're, struggling to see or something, then this is great to have. All right, we're moving on to the next product. So now we're gonna look at our weekly PDF. So I'm gonna go ahead and export this. We're gonna hit export, and we're going to actually add this to an existing note, and I'm going to add it to my inserts. So we're gonna add it here, just because I like to be able to copy and paste my inserts as I go. And we're actually gonna go ahead and move into our landscape view, because now it's time for some landscape views. All right, so let's move this down, pull that up. Oh wait, no, I lied. Let's go to the page sorter because it's gonna be at the bottom. And we're gonna go ahead and go into reading mode and big screen. There we go. And we'll move this down. So this is the weekly view that I have included for this month's box. It has the pattern in the back with that nice bold yellow, and it has a my week at the top with a block here for you to put your actual day of the week and date dot. And you have a 7-day view, and then you have an empty page here. So we're actually gonna just quickly pop into our Dropbox really quick, because this is where this side is gonna come in. I gave some May PNG inserts. And so these inserts will be your daily routine that you can put on this side. So just imagine that this is here, okay? Like, let's just pretend like that's there. So you have your daily routine if you want it over there. You have your meal tracker here if you want it over here, while you have your week plan over here. You have your family planner for the week over here, while you have your regular week over here. You have your expense tracker for the week over here, and you have your regular week. You can do a spending tracker where you do cash or card, just in case you prefer that variation, as well as being able to put the date. And you have a wellness tracker over here in case you're just feeling like you want to take care of yourself that week. You want to be more aware of your sleep, your habits, your gratitude, your temple care, or whatever the case may be. And you can put the little date over here. You can put a little May sticker. And so that's how that would work. Let's go back out and go over one. And so I have some example spreads that I did make so you can see what the different types of things would look like. So let's go over into our folder view and let's go to our examples. And I don't want to give anything away too soon here, but if you are more of a decorative lady, like you really want to maximize the amount of stickers that you're using without like having to use an insert, then you can easily use the widgets from your sticker book to do a full week spread. You have your to-do list, you got your labels, you've got your widgets, and all of that. They fit perfectly within this box, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you'll have enough space. You've got your full top 3 task thingy over here. You've got your color coder over here, your color key as far as if you want to label off your week. You have your little mini month over here with your little cup of coffee over here as a decor piece that you've layered off. You've got your brain dump down here of like all the things that you wanted to think about within that week. You've got some little ladies down here for decor. Like if you are like a sticker babe and you need to have stickers, like there's plenty of room for you to do that. But, oops, we are not trying to elevate you, boo. Let me make sure that's on the right tick. Okay, but if you are not a sticker babe and you're more functional, then that's where those PNG inserts are gonna play really well with you. Hold on, let me stop this and start it again. Because you can totally make this completely just functional with those PNG inserts, and you will love how easy it is. You just pop your PNG insert. If you're using Samsung Notes, you'll lock it in place, and then you can just go in and plan your week, put your little lists in, maybe use an icon with a little script to mark the main focus for the day, throw a little washi on there or something like that. Maybe your Saturday's a little bit more fun. You got your gratitude list down here of all the things you're thankful for. If you want to write at least one thing a day, then you can. If you want to have your habit tracker and you track what you're doing within that week, how much sleep you got, and you can dot these into, I just didn't do it, I realize that now. And then you can track your temple care activities that you want it to track. And it's just super convenient. So that is in this month's box, as well as those PNGs to kind of pair off on the side if you like that, which is really fun because basically each week can be different for you. You can do decor, you can do functional, and you can change this side out as much as you want. And then in the shop, there are so many different PNG inserts that you can really have fun with this area over here and make it whatever you want to make it. So have fun with that. I am really excited to see what you guys do with these. Let's see what's next. Look, we're rolling through here. So next is the dashboard kit. So let's go back over into our stickers and let's look at our dashboard kit. And we'll go in our vertical view for this. So the dashboard kit is basically a pocket set. I did not make any examples, and I'm kind of like, why didn't you do an example of these? But you guys know how the dashboard kits work by now. And if you don't, then just watch my plan with me's as they come, because I always use these. So we have some gorgeous patterns here for the pockets for you to use. The texture is the same as your planner, so it'll match off really nicely. And if you've never had a dashboard kit and you never got the base colors, I always include those in each dashboard kit, because I know not everyone has every dashboard kit I've ever made. So in case you're new, you will get the base colors as well of classic ivory and girly beige. And then you have this gorgeous pattern here. You have some realistic paper clips. You've got some binder clips over here, which I love those. They're super cute. And then the next page, you have these gorgeous papers, very realistic, crinkled, absolutely adorable. The patterns are just so bright and colorful and fun. And then you have some layered off pieces. If you don't know how to layer, or you're not a fan of layering, then there are some clusters that are already done for you. So you can just put them in your pocket and not have to think about it and just sit the pocket on top. And you can still write on these, so if you wanted to write a reminder or an appointment or a grocery list, you can still write on these. And then of course these pretty little pictures that are skinny enough to fit into the pockets. You can also just use these on your spreads. I do that a lot, especially if you have a classic vertical view, which the planners do come with that in your extra views inside of the Dropbox. Then these pictures are skinny enough to fit off to the side if you want to do that as well. And that is the dashboard kit for the month of May. I keep wanting to say April, so I'm fighting myself. Like, it's not April, we've already done that, girlfriend. So let's go back over into our Dropbox here and see what's next. All right, time to move to our faith notebook for this month. Like I said, I put a lot into this box. So let's go over, actually no, I have to bring in a new one because the one I have in here is an example piece. So let's go into the faith notebook folder and you will find a PDF here. You're just gonna hold it down and hit export and add to new note. Let it bring it in. And let's go ahead and get into reading mode and boom. So this is the faith notebook for this month. It is stunning, like I cannot, excuse me, it's even prettier in person. There is a shadow overlay which gives it this beautiful realistic view. The corners, everything, you see the shadowing. It's like you're literally sitting at the desk holding this. The binder rings, I mean, all of it's just absolutely adorably gorgeous. I love the font, love the flower, like everything about this notebook is just exciting to me. So anyways, this is a study notebook. So this would go hand in hand with your Bible studies and things like that. It's very reminiscent of the Bible study section that I had, study section that I had inside of the teddy bear planner. If you have been with me since the beginning, you know the teddy bear planner, and I had a Bible study section in there that was really nice, and so I wanted to make a notebook that pretty much had that but then some. And the shadow overlay is on this page as well, so it feels like you're studying at a desk, which I absolutely love. But anyways, so you will put your book of study over here, and then you have this like graph paper for your notes. You have an annotation corner for my annotation queens who just love to annotate what they're studying. Then this is perfect for you because you'll put the color here and the topics here. And then as you're reading, when you finish reading, which I'll show you how to do it, but you can make a graph over here of how much of that scripture is that topic. So if it's prophecy, how much was prophecy? How much was faith? How much was God speaking in that chapter? Like, you can really track what the basic principles in that chapter were, which I love. You'll put your locations from that particular chapter here, which is awesome because then you can always go and look at what that area is looking like now, as we know prophecy is being fulfilled on a daily basis. And so it's really nice to, if you've studied it and you have the scripture there, to know the locations. And then you will put the characters here or the people here, and you will put the verses that they were mentioned in here. And so you get a few pages of this. You can duplicate it as many times as you need, and then when you're done, you'll just hit the little dark green button at the bottom and it will close off your book. Samsung Notes is like, what are we doing? There we go, it's closing itself. I can see that it's on a 1 out of 8. But while it is over here doing that, let me show you the example piece that I did for this faith notebook so you can see what it looks like when it is filled out. There's plenty of room for you to get in here and write, which I really wanted. I wanted to make sure there was enough room. Boom. This is what it will look like if it's filled out. So you can put your notes here, you can highlight it off. This is a mock one, this is not for real. This is not like, I just quickly did this to show you what it would look like in theory. So you have poetry, prophecy, judgment, law, and a reread section, and that's what it looks like as far as the actual graph chart would be. You would just draw straight lines and then color it in. You've got your locations over here, you've got the people in the book, and you've got the verses that they show up in case you need to go back and look at, okay, when did this person pop up again? Which I do that often, and it would have been nice to have something like this, so I'm actually really thrilled to use this notebook because it's such a nice little supplement to add to your study routine. So I'm really excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and it's only 3.9 megabytes. I'm gonna say this as a side piece. If you are using Samsung Notes and you're putting things in there and you feel like it's moving really slow, which I had to learn this, basically Samsung is loading in your document, and so when it has a slight lag, it's because it's still loading it in, since it is a fully synced program. So once it's fully synced, it should slowly or begin to move faster. It should operate faster. That cache should move faster, basically, your memory. You see how now it's clicking around faster? You just have to give it a minute to load in all your stuff, and the more stuff you have, the longer it's going to take to eventually get to that kind of speed where it's moving faster. But just give it a minute and it'll do its thing, which like I said, I had to learn that about Samsung Notes because I hadn't really used it before. Okay, let's move on. We are moving on to our May background and covers. So what we're gonna do, I didn't really think about this portion. We're gonna have to I'll just have to go into, I'll go into full view and then I'll go into pop-up when I need to switch back. So this is your background or your desk setup for this month, May, and it's perfect for the covers. I gave way more covers this time because the different variations that you guys like, I wanted to make sure you had them. Oh my goodness. So let's go back into pop-up and let's go back and we'll go to covers style 1, and then we'll go big screen so that you guys can see. So the first set of covers are these, which I noticed you guys really liked them, so I wanted to make sure I had a set of these in this month's box. They are so stinking cute. I love them myself, so I will be using a variation of both. We've got the full month, so play around, have fun with it, and then you can still use these. I mean, you can use them whenever you want. There's not like it says May written on the side or anything. I am just loving the colors for this month because they just really feel happy. So those are those. We're gonna go, oops. What the flip? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, it wouldn't be me if we didn't have some technical difficulties. So why are we not going back? Okay, there we go. So now we're in cover styles 2. And these are for, I believe these are for the, yeah, these are for the horizontal. So these will be sat on the desk and you can tell by the curved edges. So you get the button and the realistic, like it's going to match your planner. Absolutely cute and stunning. And then we're gonna go back into pop-up. The reason I'm doing this is because if it's in full screen, it shows my information off to the side, which I can't stand, so. And then these are your vertical covers. If you have the Flex Planner, then these are for you to use for your Flex Planner, the vertical one, because it comes with 2 planners. And you can use that vertical planner for like budget or personal care or like just a little side planner. So there are the covers and the background, and if you want to see kind of, okay, so this is like an example of what that would look like, which, I mean, can we just, I wanted that yellow, like I was just like, I couldn't even wait for the month to change. I needed this, the pastels, it just, yes, absolutely. All right. So now we are moving into wallpapers, and we'll just do the same thing we just basically did. So with the wallpapers, you're getting 3 different variations of each one. So you have a desktop wallpaper, and in that folder, there are different variations. You have an iPad vertical, you have a Samsung tablet wallpaper, and then you have a Samsung vertical. The reason why there is not an iPad wallpaper set, like where it's landscape, is because the desktop one fits the iPad, so it's fine. Ours is skinnier, so I have to consider that when I go to make the wallpapers. So I'm just gonna show you one vertical and one, I'll show you the vertical one, and then I'm gonna show you the landscape one, and that'll be that, because they're the same, they're just sized differently for the different devices. So this is the Samsung landscape. So we're gonna start from here, and we're gonna go ahead and full screen it. So this is different from the wallpapers that I usually do, and the reason why I did this is because a lot of the things that are in this box can be used as widgets. And so if you're using Samsung Notes, then maybe you have your Pocket Daily over here and a product that I'm about to show you guys in a minute over here, as well as another product that I'm going to show you guys in a minute over here. Like, you could kind of do your widgets over here to the side. And plus, I've noticed that I would like to have a clock somewhere, and sometimes when I'm making these, I can't really test if the clock will fit the way I want to for all the different sizes. So I just decided to wipe out the designs for the other side. So I gave different variations because this month's wallpaper is a little less involved, so it allowed me to kind of play around with it a little bit more. So you have those 3 different color variations, and it still does have the, you know, the month over there. I guess I can't zoom in Dropbox. I tried, you guys saw me. So now we're gonna go ahead and look at the vertical ones. So we'll do the iPad vertical just to be fair. So I can say that I showed at least the Samsung and iPad version of at least one or each. So for the iPad, if you're holding it in vertical, this would be what you would have. And the verse for this month also is Acts 3:19. Repent then and turn to God, so that your sins may be wiped out, that times of refreshing may come from the Lord, which is absolutely perfect for right now. So those are the wallpapers, very soft and simple, because like I said, we have a lot of things that in this box could be used as widgets. And then iPads have like a lot of different widget options. Samsung does too, but I don't know. It's just a little different. It's a little different. Where are we? All right, now we're moving into May's bookshelf. You're probably like, May's bookshelf, what? This is a book tracker. I don't read a lot. I got you. Don't you fret. This is not what you think it is. Okay. So this is May's bookshelf. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. That evil laugh was so unnecessary. But anyways, this is a bookshelf, obviously. And these are things that I don't want in my planner, because these are things that I would kind of want to go back and look at, and I switch my planner too much to have this kind of stuff in a planner. So I thought it would be really cute to come out with a bookshelf for May, where it's themed for May, and you can put these particular topics inside of these. So you have books, shows, recipes, master to-do lists, and projects. So you can go back and look at all your books from May, all of your shows you watched in May, your recipes that you liked in May, your master to-do list for May, your projects for May. This will help you not weigh down your planner, because this is where you can kind of put in your extra stuff. So let's go ahead and click. So for your books, I'm going to show you an example because I did fill one out. This is what it'll look like when you open it. And it zooms nice and big, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you'll be able to see, because the zoom is absolutely immaculate in here. You can get it nice and big, so you can go in and write. You can put your pictures over here to the side, and when you're done, you'll just click the word books, and it'll take you back to the front page, which is this. And then you have shows with the template on the clipboard here. So you can put pictures of the shows, and you can put what episode you're on this TV screen. You can put the name of the episode you're on if you want to, or you can just put the title of the show of you're currently watching. This doesn't even have to be shows only. This could be movies. This could be like YouTube channels or whatever you want to watch. This is that with that template for that, and I love the patterns on it. It's just so stinking cute. So we're gonna go back to the first page, and these are relatively small files. Like I said, Samsung Notes is loading this in because I just put it in here. This one is like 6 megabytes, so no frets. If you're using something like Pinly or whatever, just increase the cache and it will move around just as smooth. Now we're on to the recipe card. I can't wait to show you guys my example. But anyways, so you have your recipe card over here. Let Samsung kind of load this in. It's not fuzzy like this for real. It's just loading. There we go. So you'll put your name of your dish, your ingredients, your prep time, how many it serves, your instructions. There goes Samsung trying to load it in. It's a little fuzzy. There we go. So you can put a picture of your recipe down here and whatnot, and just when I show you guys what it looks like when it's filled in, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to play with that. It's so much fun. No, that's not my impression of you guys. That's just me being extra. You guys have to understand this coffee is hitting and it's late. I'm gonna be on my games like crazy tonight. You have your master to-do list, which you can do pictures. You can add another to-do list over here if you wanna like section it off or whatever the case may be. But you have just a basic master to-do list over here to put all the things that you wanna get done for May in a separate space. It's just so stinking pretty. I love this bookshelf so much. You guys don't even have a clue how much. I was so happy when I came up with this, and I was just like, yes, like this is perfect. This is what I want to do. Like I'm such a happy camper. And then the project planner, which really makes me happy because this is going to be like something I use consistently, because I want it outside of my planner where you guys can't see it, because I've got a lot of ideas for things coming. So you have your project planner, project name, objectives, start date and due date, milestones, resources, notes, all that jazz, which is perfect for me, especially that resources tab, because I really need to track how many resources go into me making a lot of this stuff, so I can make sure I'm keeping up with the costs. Because yeah, I just go in and I just be making stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even care how much it costs to do this. So I'm gonna show you guys my example of what it looks like filled out. Of course, you don't have to do it like this, but this is just the way that I've done mine. Let me go to the bookshelf example, and I'm gonna stop this and start it again so I don't lose you guys. All right, so this is the example here, and yes, I put the little picture frame and I put a little coffee cup here on my little bookshelf because I wanted to. And when I click on books, this is what it looks like. I put some books over here to the side. This is an example. These are not books I'm actually reading. I got these off of Pinterest. And then I put May here, and I wrote in the names of the books and how good it was and the author. This is not for you to write a full summary. This is just for you to put what book you read, whether you liked it or not, and the author. So that's what this is for. But yes. So that's how I did for that one. We're just gonna swipe, we're not gonna keep clicking back and forth. This is for the currently watching, and these are shows I actually am currently watching. I watch Abbott for background noise, and then I watch 1% of something for actual, like, because I can't watch that for background noise. I don't speak Korean fluently. So I was gonna put the episodes that I'm watching here, but by the time that I actually start using this, I will be done with these shows. So I'm gonna wait to actually fill in my real one. Like I said, these are just examples, but I colored in the little, oops, my bad. I colored in the little TV box, and yeah, I just had fun with this entire, there we go, thing. This is the recipe one. Samsung Notes, quit playing with me. There we go. This is the recipe setup. So I did apple fritters because I love me a good apple fritter. So I put a picture over here, did the tape, the woman that this recipe is by, a little cluster thingy down here. I put a picture of the apple fritter on the little picture card thingy, and then I just wrote some gibberish, y'all, honestly. This does not make any sense. And then I rated the difficulty, which I have not made this recipe, so I honestly don't know if it's that hard or not. So just ignore that. That's just an example of what you can do. And then this is my master to-do list. I just put in some pictures from Pinterest as well as a picture from this month's sticker book. And then I actually wrote in some to-do list items for May, so I more than likely will copy and paste this right into my actual one that I'm going to use for the month of May. And then for my project planner, I don't really have anything in here because obviously I can't show any real projects, but I did put some little things on here because it just looks so cute and I just love it. So that is the bookshelf for the month of May. It's just this white block and you have a cup, and I'm just kidding, but there it is. And it is just, I'm so excited to play with this, and I feel like my ladies who like to get creative, you will really appreciate this product because it's pretty unique, I think, and I think you'll have fun. So let's keep it moving. I know you're probably like, we still have stuff. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to the next product. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. Leave me alone. I'm gonna take a break. I promise. I promise. Like, I don't even want to hear it. I already know. You guys always say the same thing to me. Make sure you take a break, Daisha. you need to rest. And then I end up making something and be like, oh my gosh, Daisha, take a break. This is the memory keepers for the month of May. Slap me if you want to, I don't care. This is so freaking adorable and I cannot. Look at the rings, how they match the books. We're gonna go into the memory keeper first. So you'll click the front cover and it is literally a massive month view. If you have ever seen people on Samsung Notes where they literally don't plan, they go in for their month and they just write what happened on each day. They put pictures. It's a great way to quickly journal without having to fill out a full page. And it's nice because you can look back and say, oh, what happened on this day? You can just go and you see how small the box is. That's all you'd be writing for each day. And so you'll click the word monthly memories to get back to the main page. And then for your weekly journal, it's a journaling view and it is very blank, basic for you to go in and do whatever you want. It literally is just lines for each day and they're very short so that you can commit to it. And you'll click on the word journaling to close this whole thing up. So Liz actually helped me out with this as far as making some examples. I have some examples and then I will show you her examples of how you can go about using this. So we're gonna go to the example folder and I'm going to show, I think this one's mine first, and then I will show you all Liz's example. So for the memory keeper, I did this full view and I did not actually write these things for each day. This is gibberish, but this is just the idea of what you would be doing. Like if you had a sandwich or, you know, your kid drew something really cool on their tablet like mine did. Like you would just be putting that in. Like my daughter wanted to keep this dress at the pediatrician and this picture because she's just so stinking cute and I love her. The book that I'm not reading, you know, a little cup situation, a little beach lady, but just the general idea of what you could do with this spread. It's very fun. It's just a cute way. It's a memory keeper and you don't have to use it for that. You can use it for other things, but it's just a really cute idea. And then for the weekly memory keeper, it's just going in for each day and journaling your thoughts, which these are not my thoughts because I literally wrote the same sentence over and over again. But you see how the little stamps are the perfect little decorative piece for pages that don't require a lot of thought. Like, oh my gosh, and they go so cute with this kit. Like I cannot, oh my God. And I'm gonna click on the little journaling word and now we're gonna go back, we're gonna look at Liz's example because we both have different decorative styles and I love that and I wanted to show it if I can get out of here. Oh my gosh. Well, what we'll do is we'll just go here and we'll go out. Okay. I'm trapped. I'm trapped and I can't get out. Life alert. Let me stop. It's 8:53, y'all. Oh my God. This is what I get for making all this stuff. Okay, this is Liz's example. If you're not convinced to subscribe to the Patreon yet, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is Liz. Hers is a little bit more spaced out, but it's so freaking cute. And she actually put a picture in here, I'm just not realizing it. Of course it's pixelated to protect. No, it's not. That's just Samsung Notes being slow. How cute. My little Liz, she's so cute. And she did some little icons. Like she actually filled this in, which is really cute. I'm just realizing she actually has real stuff on here. Like that's so awesome. And she used the little binder page and she put a picture on top of here, which is just so cute. If Samsung Notes can, there we go. Which is just really cute. And I love how she did her cup and like, I love these little kits. And you'll just click and we'll go over here and yes, look, how cute is this? Like you can totally just have fun filling these out. I just think that's really cute and really sweet to journal sometimes because you never really know what you have going on until you write it down. So I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. I forgot about these. I'm gonna say, you guys, we're done. We're not done yet. I'm sorry. We have one more product and then we're done. Okay, we can actually go straight to this product because I didn't do any examples because the first card is an example. So Samsung Notes is really trying to trap me in there and I really don't know what else to say. I'm like, leave me alone. All right, so let's go over to the memory verse cards. This is a bonus product, and I'm really happy about it. It was an idea that came from Crystal, and I wanted to execute it because she was saying that she liked to use memory verse cards, and I really thought long and hard on how I could do these. And I wanted to link them, but then I thought about it and I was like, because then it kind of constrains you to that one set. Whereas with this, what you can do is, like, you see, you write the verse, obviously, you write the actual verse on the back, you just write the verse name on the front. It helps you to study, but what you can do, okay, Samsung Notes, I should really stop basically going into full screen because that's what's messing me up. Let me go back. What you can do with these is, if, say, you really like this, this set right here, then you can select, let's just hit edit. You can select these and copy them, and then you can go over into like a new note and paste them. Delete that first page because we don't need it. And you can just duplicate this set for a particular topic. So say, you don't even have to use these for just verses, but these are for verses. I mean, naturally you want to study God's word. So you can put the verse on here. Say if you're studying, let's say you're studying Exodus. Ooh, that's too skinny. Let's just use their thingy. Let's say you're studying Exodus chapter 9, 16 or something like that, right? Then you would, I did not put he, I put 16. Quit playing with me, that's the number 16. Now my dots are gone. Okay, there we go. So say you're studying this full chapter and you want to memorize this full chapter. Then what you can do is you can do all of these cards in this color for Exodus, and then you can go in and do, basically what I'm saying is they're not linked because I want you to basically take the cards you want and put them elsewhere and write on them, and like say these are your Exodus memory cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. I'm getting too tired for this. I can't explain stuff right. Okay, y'all, but you see what I'm saying, like how these are next to each other, like these could be your stack for Exodus, this could be your stack for like Psalms, this could be like, you can make your stacks and have a little memory verse folder with all your index cards in there. Like, that's the idea. Anywho, y'all, daggone it, I'm tired, my throat is tired, it's dry. We're done, that is May's box. That's May's subscription box, y'all. I hope that it exceeds your expectations. I hope that it blew you away. And I hope you appreciate it, because daggone it, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm clapping my hands. I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing it on my polka dot robe. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of this box. A lot of these products are things that I've never done before in my shop, so it's really me just testing it out and seeing what you guys think of it, if you like it. Leave a comment below if you love what you saw. If you really loved it, this Patreon link is in the description box below for you to subscribe and get all of these goodies, because I mean, come on, this is $25 for all of everything you just saw, which is an insane value because this is like a lot of products. That's a lot of stuff. And also, if you are using iPad and you're wondering, yes, GoodNotes files are included for everything you saw. Even though I'm using this on my Samsung tablet, there are Samsung Notes files and GoodNotes files. So you can use this on an iPad and you will still have a sticker book and a sticker sheet for your dashboard and your sticker book thingamajig. All the PDFs will work in all of the apps that you can think of, as long as it's a PDF annotation app. I'm sorry, that's my daughter's monitor and my son's. But yeah, so if you're using a PDF annotation app, all of these programs will work. I mean, not programs, all these products will work in those programs. But the sticker books and the sticker sheets need to be used in either Samsung Notes or GoodNotes. If you are curious or lost about what I just said, please go to my 101 Digital Planning Series playlist and watch through to get a general idea of what I'm talking about. But with all of that said, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a long one, but that was a lot of products. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!